What is going on, guys, and welcome to this video. Today we are going to be looking at the all-new Libra plugin from Ignite Amps and STL Tones. This new Libra plugin is an impulse response loader and mixer with the capability of uploading up to 8 impulse responses at one time. Now, in a perfect world, if you wanted to use cabs and microphones to record your guitar tone and actually do it out of the box, you would have a room that was treated for sound. You'd have a couple of 4x12s in there, you'd have your favorite amplifier, you'd have a whole box full of microphones, and you'd have a buddy in there moving those around while you played guitar through the amplifier, trying to find the best spot on each one of those cabinets. Then you would take all of those microphone signals, you would run them into a mixer, you'd finalize your tone on that mixer, which you would then run into your digital audio workstation, and then you would track your guitars. Now, the beauty of having an impulse response mixer is that you're essentially doing the exact same thing, but you're doing it inside the plugin, in the box, without having to use any of the things that I just mentioned. Then you can finalize your tone and then track your guitars all through the plugin. Now let's hop on screen and take a look at this brand new plugin. All right, guys, so here we are on screen with the all-new Libra plugin. Personally, aesthetically, I love the layout. I love the way it looks. I think it's an awesome upgrade from the Nadir impulse response loader that Ignite released a while back. I just think it looks really cool. If you look here, you have 8 independent slots for your impulse responses, and each one of them has the same set of controls. Running through them, you have a level, a resonance, a high pass and low pass filter. You've got a delay, you've got a phase flip, and you've got a solo button. So just in case you want to solo any one of your impulse responses and kind of when you're comparing it to other impulse responses. Now, looking up here at the top, you have a couple of new features, one of them being this freeze status button. From what I can tell, what it does is it basically just blanks out the screen, so you can't turn any knobs, you can't click on anything by accident, you can't mess with anything until you come back in here and click it off, and now you're free to move everything around again if you want to. I'd imagine that's just to keep you from just moving stuff around when you don't really want to. If you look over to the right hand side, you have this feature here. Now, this I think is really, really cool. What this basically does is it takes the current settings you have right now. It takes all of the impulse responses you currently have loaded. It takes however you have them mixed, and it exports them to one custom impulse response. So you can send it to yourself, and that way if you're out on the road or if you're heading over to your buddy's house to go record, or a recording studio, you can go ahead and pop that thing out and load it into another impulse response loader, and all of these settings are ready to go. I think that's an awesome, awesome feature. Now, this, in my opinion, is the best part of this plugin. This mixer is absolutely amazing. Now, the way that they decided to visually represent your cabs and impulse responses is just so user-friendly. It's amazing. Now, I only have 3 different impulse responses loaded into the mixer right now, and I ended up using the Mesa Boogie oversized cab pack from ML Sound Labs. Now, if you see here, we've got A, B, and C. It's the corresponding letter to the impulse responses over here on the left-hand side. And so what you just basically do is move this position marker around until you find a tone. That's it. Click save, export it, send it to yourself, do whatever you want with it. It takes all of the guesswork out of the whole thing. I mean, how many people nowadays really know the difference between all of these different microphones that are out there that you can use to record? How many people know all of the different positions you can put them up in front of a cab to know exactly what to use and how to use it? This makes it so easy. Just throw a whole bunch of impulse responses into this thing and move that dot around until you find a good tone, and then track your guitars. It's that simple. So yeah, I think this is absolutely awesome. I've been using it, I've been messing with it for a while now, and it just sounds really, really good. By the way, the 3 impulse responses that you guys see here, that's the tone that I used for the song that you guys heard earlier. And like I said, I just threw 3 impulse responses in here and I moved the dot around until I felt like it sounded good, and that's what I went with. So it's just that simple. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of the new Libra plugin. Obviously, I'm having tons of fun with it. I think it's an amazing product. I think it's really, really cool. And like I said before in the last video that I did for Ignite, I still can't wait to see what else they're going to be coming out with now that they've partnered up with STL Tones. Now, as always, guys, if you guys found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Comment down below if you guys have any questions, and I will catch you guys in the next video.